Eid Mubarak, Peg+Cat, The Eid Al-Adha Adventure by Jennifer Oxley and Billy Aronson. Peg and Cat were visiting their friends, Yasmina and Amir, during a very special holiday. It was Eid Al-Adha, a holiday Yasmina and Amir celebrated every year. Peg and Cat had never even heard of Eid al-Adha until Yasmina and Amir invited them to the celebration to check it out. "We are going to make your first Eid al-Adha the best ever," said Yasmina. "Let's rock out," said Amir. They sang, Amir here and Yasmina the machina rocking the house just like rocking the arena. "Got my new tie and jacket," sang Amir. "Got my best hijab," sang Yasmina. "Got my suit. Cat has his scarf on," sang Peg. "I'm no slob," sang Cat. "Eid al-Adha is really fun," said Yasmina. "There are presents and lots of food." "But mostly," said Amir, "it's about giving to those with less." "I like the presents and food," said Cat. "But giving stuff away? How is that fun?" "You'll see," said Amir. Peg drew pictures of plates with food on them to remind Cat what Eid al-Adha is really about. "This sign means less than," she said. "This one means more than." "I like the more sign better," said Cat. Amir played his stringed instrument called an oud. Yasmina played her electric guitar. Peg and Cat played ukulele and drums, and their host sang about the holiday. Eid Mubarak means happy holiday, so we say Eid Mubarak as we celebrate. On Eid al-Adha, even Cat is going to see how awesome giving can be. "We'll see if I see," said Cat. It was time to go to the celebration. "Every year we bring this silver tray," Yasmina explained, "filled with almonds, olives, apricots, and—" "I love apricots," said Peg. "Then let's add more," said Yasmina. "Are those honey cakes?" Cat asked. "Should we add?" Yasmina began. "More," said Cat. "More, more, more." "One important tradition," said Amir, "is dividing the meat into 3 equal parts." "When you have 3 equal parts of something, each part is a third," said Peg. "We keep 1/3, said Amir. "We give 1/3 to our neighbors, and we give 1/3 to someone with less." "Less what?" asked Cat. "Food or clothes. The basic stuff that everyone needs," said Peg. Amir divided the meatballs into 3 parts. The 3 bowls all have different amounts of meat, Amir," said Peg. "But I put the same number of meatballs in each bowl," said Amir. "The meatballs are different sizes, though," said Peg. "If we don't divide the meat into 3 equal parts, this won't be the best Eid al-Adha ever. We've got a big problem." Peg noticed Cat playing with a pair of small swinging pans. "That's it," she said. "The pan balance." Peg put 1 pair of bowls on the pan balance. "This pan goes down because the bowl on it has more meat. It's heavier," she said. "But we can take from more and give to less," said Amir, "until—" "The pans are at the same level," said Yasmina. "The meat in the bowls weigh the same." Peg replaced 1 bowl on the balance with the 3rd bowl. "These weigh the same too. They all weigh the same." "Problem solved. Eid Mubarak," said Cat. The group headed out for the party. But first they had to drop off a third of the meat to someone with less. We've come to the soup kitchen because the people who eat here have less, said Yasmina. At the soup kitchen, they can get a good free meal. As the door to the soup kitchen opened, Amir said, "It's run by—" "Ramon," said Peg. Cat took the bowl from Peg and handed it to Ramon. "We hate to run and eat, but we have a party to go to," he said. "Wait," said Ramon. "I need your help with a really big problem. There's a man who lives in that building across the yard. He always comes here for meals, but today he hasn't come. I wonder if he's sick or if those crates of canned food that were just delivered are blocking his way." "Can he order takeout?" asked Cat. "No," said Peg. "Today's about giving. We're going to give. We'll cross the yard with the meatballs." The crates were piled so high, Cat wondered how they would ever get past them. "Let's count the crates to find the piles with less," said Yasmina. "They'll be easier to step over." "We can step across the piles with less, with no stress," said Amir. They stepped across a pile that had only one crate, and another pile of two crates. "One is less than 6, said Peg. "And 10 is more than 2, said Cat. But there were even more crates to get past. Yasmina and Amir were totally freaking out. Cat held up his paws. "Cat's right," said Peg. "You should count backwards to calm down." "We'll count from 7, said Yasmina. "We like 7. 7 days of the week, 7 colors in the rainbow. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As they counted, Cat gazed at those juicy meatballs. He was about to take a bite when Peg shouted, "That's it, you meatball-loving cat! We'll divide the crates into thirds, just like we did with the meatballs. They'll be easier to move. Problem solved." When Peg knocked on the door, she heard a familiar voice invite them in. "Mac?" asked Peg. "I've had some bad luck," Mac explained. "I usually go to Ramon's soup kitchen for food. Last night I stubbed my toe, and this morning I stubbed another toe. I'm not going anyplace." "You don't have to," said Yasmina. "We brought you meatballs." Mac was so hungry that he ate the meatballs quickly. For dessert, Amir and Peg offered him olives and apricots. Cat wanted to keep the honey cakes for himself, but he remembered that Al-Adha is about giving to those with less, so he took the tray over to Mac. "Would you like a honey cake?" Cat asked. "I love honey cake," said Mac. Cat gasped. "Hey, giving does feel good." "You were all so nice," said Mac. "I don't know what to say." "I do," said Peg. "Eid Mubarak. Eid Mubarak." If you like this book, please consider visiting your local bookstore or online retailer for purchase. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Till next time, beautiful dreamers.